坎贝尔。哦，马上就剧情。
Cyril, how fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token.
又是 token。
For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you.
我们拿到了一堆胸章。
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
It's a canva then.
We'll talk about this later. Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
Ah, Lord Rosfield. I'm afraid I cannot stay to talk. I must leave to collect the reports of our spies in the field.
所以这些都是教团的人
Now
啊。
that you wear the Phoenix down, our brothers and sisters will no doubt reveal themselves to you too. Farewell, my lord. And
好
may
多
the
话。
Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart.
3 cities under siege?
黄金大街。哦，这里关口可以走回去了。那边有个神秘的地点。
Run like the wind.
Are you sure this is the right way, bro?
不管，我就是要跑来看。铁生丝。
Be safe.
哦，是那个 Mob Hunter。托尔加的叫声，怎样？托尔加是对这些狼有反应吗？哎呦！哎，没闪到，这很难闪哎！可恶，我就是很坚持。这巴哈真的是急很慢。
Run
他们都没有那个剂量表。金手狩猎，我。哇塞，这么会咬！
Shouldn't have messed with the leader of the pack, eh, boy? Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia.
半兽人
Orcs.
Orcs
Then let us be rid of them. Go for it! Sick! Go for it!
这么多半兽人。 哦，谁在从后面偷打我？
Get him!
At least we won.
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
"居然有支线，市场，辉耀的誓言，先去解这个，好多支线啊。
Sounds like thunder.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
这是第一次见到吧？
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in this city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the Merchants' District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants' District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
只剩狗狗了。
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors. They don't stand a chance against those things.
哦，居然是有破那个的。哦，哇哦，哇哦，哇哦，哇哦，哇哦！
This one. This one. Get him.
哎，他是忍者。哎哎哎！去哪了？不是你。哎，抓错人了，靠！
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here. This won't be easy.
哇塞！完全看不到画面。尽忠卫国又杀小。哦。哇，2000块！这场地看起来就是要打 BOSS 啊。
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy.
好吧，我错了。 我可恶，差一点点就满了。哇塞！我，哎，为什么会顺你呀？我什么东西？哦！哎哎哎哎！我又来又来又来又来！我去！
city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
火光气息。我也想知道，而且这里空旷了如此的庞大，感觉就没有好事情啊。
These creatures. Does Ultima's reach extend this far? What the hell is going on here?
What does he want? Over here! Get him! Get him! Attack! Go for him! Get him! finished.
You've caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt. And now you're here. With an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rosfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard, and you will yield. Or not. As long as you don't hold back.
Let there be light! Ah! This one. To me, flames! Nice try.
我地上什么标志啊？哦，喂，真的是很爱乱喷东西耶。哎呦，讨厌呢！哎呦，哦，才刚要插法杖你就给我，哦，他刚讲一句 fuck。
You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Muthos. Yes! Yes!
哦哟，你这个也太大砍了吧！可恶！
slow. This one. Nice try. Over here. This one.
Oh, cool.
This one. One is seldom enough. Would you not agree?
你要做什么？
Actually, I wouldn't. Which?
不行，这太多了。这太不闪。
Over here. Go for it. Get him. There's a good boy. This This one. Go for it. Get him. Go for it. Over here. Mythos. The vessel is strong. My liege.
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
哦，
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Walud.
Get back.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Try it.
我还以为吉尔会出事，吓我一跳。
As weak as all the rest.
Joshua!
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry!
不是吧？
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
不是吧？
Will he be all right?
你们不担心吉尔
can
吗
mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. all right?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gale into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You got mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake. My boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the Royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But do you have an idea?
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself. Right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
Cole said it was an army of Akasha.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are
Clive? But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me.
They're all right. But it's a long story.
You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin.
Then I'll check the workshop.
What did you find down there?
这是陆行鸟吗？
Clive. How may I help you today?
Here's the latest information I have. One must understand one's place in the world. Very good.
Clive. Here you go.
哦，后篇出来了，这是前篇。
Think you can help?
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, do you think Mid's ship will ever sail?
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. I'd better keep looking. What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
We've had no word from Canva for days. Please tell...
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's. Huh. What's this tucked inside it? Sid's best invention. Huh. That sounds promising. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. But what would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
啊，是要找奥托交谈 ，OK。
Well, possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus? Unless you mean the orchestra, couldn't have been more than what? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. What's that battered old box had to do with anything? I think Sid may have hidden something inside it. Those two and their bloody treasure.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crumbling?
Cole said it was an army of Akashi. What will happen to me?
哦，就这台啊。
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope, nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this. See?
All too well. All right, out of the way. There's something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yeah, yes. There. How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah, new music!
Huh. Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye. Lose a patient.
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
What?
Dion left?
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
Every moment I waste here, the further the flagship sails. I have to get back.
Trouble with your gear, or... what's saying for you, dear?
Wow. Wow.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. No scratches, right? Should last you a good while. Not my best work, but it'll do. You can thank me later.
有个加号呢。
He's a surly soaker.
Sid, do you...
Vaguely. Is something...
I'm afraid so. I was able to get... I fear the soil here does not agree. However...
I can't wait to...
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric... I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a... The endeavor, I assure you, is scientific... That is correct. As for the Morble, I fear... Why... A notice...
How timely.
Well...
所以我们要去打毛尔波尔。好啊，这还有个加号，然后有个惊叹号。
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tons of...
呢喃沼泽，大家看好。
All right, Clive. Blackthorn told. Speaking of which,
Worried about him.
afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this, but I say so. Obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be try as I might. I can't for the life of me. And
I'd speak to him. Well,
cheers.
I'll be sure to pay.
All right.
She can't kick the... Glory to Griga.
What's happened?
Tyre's busy working herself into an early grave. I've tried offering to see to him in her stead. Clive, she hasn't left the infirm. Will you talk to her?
I know better than to order.
Thank you.
Well, Tyre, Rodriguez worried about you. We all admire your dedication, but...
I will, when it's time. Until then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who doesn't deserve to die alone. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia. It's the only thing strong enough.
You wouldn't, Tyre. Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodrigue.
I will. We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Norvent, near Lorbert's Pass. Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears. I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi. What will happen?
Let me tell you a story, Clive.
All right.
Them rumours Wetlegs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the twins. But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer. Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest dam in the twins. And that's when he had me. I emptied my stores that day and moved into the Hideaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history. A dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest dam. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say that I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than gil.
That there are.
So don't you go messing it all up, or you'll have me to answer to. Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. That great lump. No. Go on, then. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Bloody hell, Clive. Not this again. Oh, ain't you got better things?
That remains to be seen. August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you. Would you mind telling us why?
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring,
And it was...
It was the ring. It brought back some
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather...
And sometimes it doesn't.
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my... That ring he flashed was... We apprenticed together. Back in the day.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him. The ring brought it all back. Like it's vastly improved, though. More than I thought possible.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gift.
It matters, because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no... The fact is...
So what? You're an armourer.
I'm the hideaways. I'm not stealing a living at some... My armour keeps you lot safe. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my... Because the curse breakers... And I refuse to be shown up by...
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit?
I doubt he'd be too happy to...
Then just this once. Swallow your pride and focus all keeping the curse breakers armed, and provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? You know he's right. It's not like you'll be going...
All right.
Magic. So, where do you reckon old...
In Dravost, my old village. He won't have left.
Dravost, eh? That rings a bell. Just north of the fields of Karat. Got that, Clive? Meet us at Drav, and I'll make sure Blackthorn don't get cold feet.
Good luck with that.
先去打谁呢？哦，先去打毛尔波尔。毛尔波尔原来在哪里啊？山尾湿地，什么沼泽的吧？呢喃沼泽，对，这里吧。
Let's go.
是这里吗？看起来就怪怪的。哦，还真的是这里。一开始就喷。
Right then.
Over here. Get him. Over here.
哎，这么远了，可恶！哦，哇哦，哇哦，哇哦，哇哦，哇哦！哦，哎，可恶，没闪掉，好臭啊！我天哪，救命啊！救命啊！
was definitely anything but ordinary. Now, let's get this vine back to the yard.
左拉沃兹。哪里？怎么有话可以讲
My Lord Marquis, as bearer of the burning quill, to which end, alas? Indeed. And it was here, an unfortunate truth. The history of our all. Naturally. So you see. May the firebird's flame burn ever in your heart.
The greater number of our order live among the masses, hidden in plain sight. Even here in Tabor, our brothers and sisters pose as common folk. If any should reveal themselves to you, I beg you keep their true identity secret.
Get it, boy!
No use calling Ambrosia now.
Cities under sea?
Come on. Time to fight.
吓一跳。
Kicked out already?
No. This charmer ain't letting it.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. I suggest you go.
That's what I'm trying to do. Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't. Blackthorn.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you asked, I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking...
All right. Just... don't go starting anything with the chief.
Yeah, I promise I won't throw the first punch. That good enough for you?
Go on then.
Much obliged.
So this is Dravost. Not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be... Clive, you're good with people. You speak to some...
Hey, you ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between... But if someone can build me a...
All right. I'll see.
I appreciate it. It'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master.
Forge on the hill.
Good luck.
哦，这里有商店。哇哇哇！哦，诶，原来这里可以连一圈呢。
Would you like to see my wares? Here you are. Farewell, traveller.
锻造村不是应该要有一些宝箱吗？
Mama, why hasn't Papa come back yet?
Go back inside now.
居然都没有宝箱。
That's my obituary.
有了。
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out. Before things turn nasty.
Blackthorn's here.
What did you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did?
Fuck! We're getting nowhere. These bearers' flames are next to bloody use.
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless...
I'm a busy man, as you can see. Oh, and if you... prick, he's not wanted here.
All right.
Please, Chief, you've got to do something.
If this keeps up, we'll be ruined.
Bollocks. So bearers' magic's no more use than the crystals. We could try and make it.
Mama, why hasn't Papa come back?
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Let me guess.
As a personal thing.
Well, at least he didn't be...
There'll be no talking him round.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, what turned the village against you?
I left. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single, and the other kind, who are in it for people like Zoltan, whose work is quick, the kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats, and bit by bit, people started taking suck. You would have torn travel.
You didn't have to do...
Zoltan's a better chief than I was. His way of doing things kept food on people's table, until the crystals run out at any rate.
It depends on how you look at it. There's got to be other ways of making fire.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, he saw all of this coming. New crystals were the problem, not the solution.
You know what I mean, though, right? What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. Clive, Dravosh won't last long without its furnaces, so... Do you think it's time we shed the way I see it?
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us, and you'd be throwing it.
All right. This place was your home. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. Let this be another step on the road. Dravost will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it, of course.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch?
I know I'm off. I'll be needed building a furnace. Isn't do us a favour and round up it.
Oh?
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else was. Luckily for us.
Time for a spot of...
就在附近是吧？
Ready, go? Run like the wind. No holding back.
目的地在附近。
Let's make this quick, shall we?
Oh.
Be safe.
This one. Over here.
I dare say that will be enough for a decent set of bellows.
What's this all about, then?
Don't know. Any trouble finding this?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
Right then, for everyone pulls their...
Well, I'll be damned.
You know what this means?
Sorry about earlier. Take back everything I said. That thing you built us is... And honest to God, you've saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
Pit coal cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of it. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and our secret for yours. I've always envied Black since the day I became chief. I spent every spare no amount of sleepless nights at the end, but he took all his talent and left. Gift. Is it any wonder I hate
the cinders would mean more.
I need to forgive him first.
Well, you know what they say. These things take time. Especially when they involve two geeks. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twink. I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't...
See that you both do.
All right.
然后还要去失落之翼的后山。失落之翼，而且这里还会有另外一个支线呢。哦，后篇啊，原来如此。哇塞，哦，从来没走过这里啊。
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need.
记得是他有一些。
As you know, our time grows short. Before we part, I want you to know.
Thank you. But his revenge.
It is the one and it is all that.
But what of Lostwing?
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. My comrades and I are sure of it, but there are those among us. I would place Lost, but a village home only to the frail. And so, Clive, will you take them to your hideaway? That they might.
I will.
Thank you. The people I speak of have withdrawn.
Understood.
Then the last of my and may Greek.
高顿农场是吧？我先去后山，后山是吧
？To Gotan's Bales then, and quickly, before anyone else finds them.
不要，我要去后山。真的没去过哎。
I know you're all afraid, but now is not the time.
民警平原。
Rodriguez could have mentioned his spiders would be the size of curls.
Get him!
什么意思？是重打的意思吗？
Get him! Over here!
Hopefully one will be enough.
每次都按错。
Rodrigo prepared the other ingredients by now. Where would I be without you?
诶，原来是这样接在一起的。
Everyone, Quentin has asked that you come. He can no longer guarantee your protection.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us will be standing here today. We owe him our lives. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwood, and if that's what has to happen, then so. But we get to see justice.
I hope so too.
Oi! You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
They've gone with Master Quentin.
Fuck.
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. They don't stand a chance against that thing. They're all gonna fucking die!
No. Sid! We can't let Quentin...
All right. Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Heaven all...
Promise us, Sid.
战布雷克。这里吗？哦。前面是跨尔吗？黑猫魔傻小，不想打。
Ready, go. Fly, Ambrosia.
卡点喽！这里吗？对。
Don't tell me I'm too late.
哇，剩他一个不会吧
Quentin, are you all right?
No. But I am alive. Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
This must be the guard dog. Quentin. I'll hold it off. You go.
But...
Your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Come on, then. You're no guard dog. You're just a rabid beast that needs to be put down.
Get him.
什么东西？ 看错了。
If only we'd arrived earlier. Is it over?
It is. He wept and begged for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear. Just as I dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans. Building a haven in Lostwing. Freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause. It was all for this. But what is this? Justice? My faithful comrades. All those lives lost. So that I might take another.
Quentin.
Master Quentin! Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
You're alive.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news. It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
What? Lostwing. My Lostwing.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool! Damn it. Quentin's not going to last long in there. Come on, Torgal. We need to make this quick.
Attack! Over here! Sickle! Over here! Over here! This one! Go, Torgal! Sickle!
哪一个在治疗？
I need to find Quentin. Quentin! Quentin! Look at me! Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here. Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lostwing?
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master Quentin. Save your strength.
Why? All that I strove for is gone. Only emptiness remains. I have nothing left to live for.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and we all know it.
I thought you weren't coming back. But I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that, right? Can't we just go back to how it was? You know, you looking after us all.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quentin. We believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't, so long as you remain to guide them.
But why? After what why would anyone follow me?
'Cause we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah, and all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lostwing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
It was. And as long as we're still here, it is too.
We can start again. Build a new Lostwing. Right here in the Bales.
A fresh start. One life ends, and another begins. Why just a village? We could build towns. A nation, even. What's to stop us?
That's the Master Quentin we know.
Please. I am nobody's master. Quentin will suffice. After all, we are family. Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You saved my life twice over. And more besides.
A bottle or two of your finest red will suffice.
Of course. Nothing but the best. And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet. If you don't mind waiting, that is.
I look forward to it.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
又有新的。
Thank goodness you.
Is this what you need?
Yes, it is. I'm loath. A single dose dulls even the... It may be a gentle way to die. I wish there was another.
How are you feeling?
Light, mid-here. Drifting on waves.
Good. Just relax. Let the waves carry you to a better place.
Thank you, Daya. I'm so proud of you.
He's gone. Thank you, Rodrigue. And you, Clive?
I'll see that he's properly laid to rest.
The man you helped today was my mentor, back in the Southern Isles, on the front lines of some meaningless war. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents, to treat the wounded with my gift. But in such blighted lands, I was next to useless. Until he taught me the true physicker's art, that is.
An art we would be lost without.
Tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world. A respite from the agony of the curse's end.
And a kindness Sid would have approved of.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier. Marched from one battle to the next, never knowing which might be your last. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service. But my mentor's gift gave the dying... I've no tears left. I've seen too many of my friends taken. Something need, and we need to be the ones to change it.
And we will.
I hope so.
How are you doing? You off then?
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. All yours. All done?
护身符位。无穷之药。
Gentlemen, I see.
Yeah, well, the whole village turned everyone except Zoltan.
Oh, but that reminds me.
Pit gold cinder. How'd you come by it? And you're sure he want...
I'm sure.
Huh. Yeah. Every time you put on mail, there's no greater honour for it. I'm not about to go crawling back. And if that helps save even a single life... What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? Sounds like I better get to...
It's good to see you back on form, Black.
I don't know how you, Pep, but I'm grateful. Now,
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are.
A little healthy competition should...
You're not wrong. It's a shame him and Zoltan could... No use grumbling about it. Blackthorn's happy.
what's that for you, dear?
嗯，东缺西缺。
Yeah, that should do you. Anything else?
He's a surly sook.
Sid, Here. It's your problem now. What an amazing specimen.
When? It is just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid, you've saved us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. And would you believe? Its potency has nearly doubled. You must accept this vial as thanks for your assistance. The rest, I shall give to Taya.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes of plenty.
Let me help. I know my letters.
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. Now this, I believe you will find most interesting. What subject shall we consider today?
还有2个支线，解一解吧。
Clive.
Oh?
You remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence? Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave, but we ain't got nowhere for him to bed down. Well, I'd build him a new barracks here if I could, but where would I put him? They're just in, which leaves us in a bit of a pickle.
I see.
And it isn't just that lot. There's been more and more, but there's only so many we can shout that we can't keep cramming more and more people in, and that's what I was hoping you might...
It's no burden.
Thank you, Clive.
So?
Well, I reckon we could do a lot...
Eastpool, it's been a long time since...
It was a tragedy, and if any of us could have done anything, but what's done is done. And those who lived there...
I suppose you're...
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon there's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it their den. Nasty bastards would have sent someone to clear them out sooner. But now we've got a few more guardians of the flame to call.
I do. Eastpool was once home to people
And I know them. I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how we... And I dare say he's got...
Of course.
燎原骑士们，原来如此，蛮合理的。
All right, Sir Wade. Let's hear your plan. So, Wade, it's good to see you well.
And you, Lord Rosfield. And you.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans.
That's right. I rather fear my men have been treading on. And then there are the bearers. We need somewhere to set...
As can I. Which is why I agreed to help.
That's very kind. With you beside us, we shall...
So?
That thankfully there aren't too many. And rather less, thankfully. The road that a small force would suffice to clear.
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with you, and the Guardians can stay out. Make sure I'm not taken unawares.
I can't ask you to...
The Akashic are the big...
Well, I shall summon my men at...
Shall I wait for you here?
No need, my lord.
All right.
We shall see you there.
东池村我记得有船点，哎，这里有东西可以买。
How do?
哦，好像不错，但我应该不会装。
There you go.
东池村。 东池村，果然就记得有船点。
Walk in here. Kill him.
Leave Beastpool now, or face the consequences.
胡爷要给我硬治疗，鸡巴的！不是这个。
That's the end of that, then. Or maybe not. What's that thing doing here?
我也想知道哦。每次都按错哎，烦死了！
Any more surprises?
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching. I thought you were keeping an eye out for a Kashik.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge should another appear.
I would hope so, my lord.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away, before any other unsavory characters move in.
Of course. I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
Home. No. We're...
That's all of them. And not us now to begin the important work of... It won't be easy.
Especially not after the masonry might still be sturdy enough, but it'll take a bit of elbow grease.
So wait. Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course. I couldn't agree more.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrives if you need anything more.
And we will.
Eastpool is in safe hands. Time to go and tell Martha the good news.
Sir Wade told me. What's all this about? On second thought, it'll only give me nightmares.
I suppose it will be.
What else? Eastpool. Sir Wade said it. There's plenty bad happened to that place.
Did Wade say that?
Well, anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool. It's the way I see it. If it's food or lumber...
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you.
I wanted to.
所以还会有后片，感觉就是村庄会发生一些事情。然后还有一个，哦，是这里啊。
If we're going to do this, we'll need help.
Clive, your time, it just so happens that...
And what talents would that...
Why, your fearlessness?
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have... None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves... But the army, too, is in disarray, and...
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these masterless bearers...
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity.
So where does my skill with a blade?
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, so we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. And we believe we have found one. Cashlock. A small hamlet hidden. The place was abandoned along...
And so we seek the...
都是搬家的任务啊。
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo? If you wouldn't mind making arrangements.
Of course.
Sounds like you'll have your...
I will. We have an entire... Even if I begin right, so I'd better try to clear the place out.
I'll do my best.
You will find a village in Chadra's Thread, past Lateney's Cleft.
All right.
I'm sure you won't need it.
感觉不近，居然还要通过 gate， 600多啊！哇哦！ 而且，哇塞，这要怎么过去啊？这里吗？是他在下层诶。What？ 哦，这里吗？对，他刚说峡谷。 是，等一下要右转。哦，看起来是呢。哦，到底为什么奇鸟不能讲话？Wow!
This must have been a nice place once. And it will be again.
多只啊！既然都如此，就累积到2吧。3呢？哇，第一次累积到3呢。
That's all of them. Come on, Toggle. Let's head back to Boklad. Something the matter, Theodore? Quiet.
Those are our terms. I trust that you will...
I shall.
Him again.
Someone you know?
Yes. And, no. But enough about him. How did you...
It's done.
You made quick...
I should go and let...
Don't let... she'll only get upset. I'll explain everything once...
Right. Eloise.
Thank you, Clark. Here. Well then, I suppose we'd better... The first thing we'll need to do is make sure...
You're still in negotiation?
We are. A trusted colleague has been I suppose it's to be expected, but we shall...
Well...
I'm not sure I do.
Ah, Clive.
You wanted to talk?
The man I was watching earlier, he represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the bigger...
I don't think I've...
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has, and they're still expanding. And judging...
And you'd rather...
I would rather. And I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery. But this was not the life my sister... I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds, and she must be freed.
You're a good man, Thea.
I have always been grateful for what and I want to repay the favor. But each time an opportunity to do just...
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I want, though I'm sure I'll...
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, these bearers are... That's a job for the Crimson Car...
所以并不是不好的事情的感觉。所以好。看来事情都解决到一段落了。好，那先这样，我休息一下。差点按错。